Hey guys, this is X-Praise here. Sorry, that was a little bit loud. Um, but today, what are we doing? So basically, I am gonna walk you guys through of what I do for my PlayStation 2, to play games on it because the disc tray is not working, right? So I am going to be walking you through of what I personally do because I have the PlayStation Slim, so I can't like run it off of a hard drive, right? So basically, I'm gonna run you guys through the SMB share that I use on my Raspberry Pi 4, and I've noticed there's not many videos explaining it on the Pi 4. So today we are going to be launching up um we're going to be remoting into my Raspberry Pi, and I'm going to be showing you guys of what it's going to be like. So I am also going to show you how to SSH into your Raspberry Pi. I won't be showing the Raspberry Pi screen right now, but I will show you guys how to connect to the Raspberry Pi. But there's a little thing you have to turn on the Raspberry Pi to do SSH. Just search it up. It's really easy, and I do recommend it. Where were you looking right here? It's called MOBA X Term. It's a really cool SSH software that you can download totally for free. Of course, there is a professional edition, but I don't really think you need all of these, honestly. But here's the thing, you only can have 2 SSH tunnels and 12 sessions. Max 4 macros. If you don't care about those, just go with the free one. So, we are going to download it. We are going to download MOBA X Term. So, yeah. Just give it some time. It's only a 4 megabyte file. Wonder why it's taking such a long time. But yeah. Just give it some time. It should work. But we are going to extract this, and we are going to open up MOBA X Term. And we are going to install this MOBA. And yep. There we go. And finish. So we are going to launch up MOBA X Term. Should be right here. It's not in the most recent software, unfortunately. So you are going to want to allow, you'll get an administrator prompt. And you are going to want to double click on here, user sessions, and go to SSH. I will be pausing. Okay, so we are in the Raspberry Pi now. I am gonna bring up SNB PS2 share. Here it is. This is what you are gonna run into. Play PS2 games over SMB using PSX Pi SMB share. So basically, you just want to run this setup script, and follow all the prompts. It will give you several prompts, and you will have it so you are So I have mine set up as a remote desktop, like that'll pass through the Ethernet. I'm also going to show you guys how to add games. I'm not going to show you how to download games. Because that would be against YouTube terms of service if I show you that. Um, but and you want to run this command chmod 755 setup.sh, and then you'll run this command, or you can do +X, but and do /setup.sh. Just follow all the prompts. I personally have it set up where it'll broadcast the Wi-Fi to the Ethernet of the Raspberry Pi, just in case if you want to like do like a Wi-Fi sharing thing with the Raspberry Pi. And you can hook up another device or like an Ethernet jack, and it'll be all in one, right? So basically, it's like gonna share all the Wi-Fi connectivity to another device. There is a setting, and yeah. So um, afterwards, after all the scripting it does and everything, it'll reboot the entire Pi into the little mode, right? So and you're free to connect this to the Raspberry Pi. So I mean to the PS2, not Raspberry Pi. So it's time to add some games to the PlayStation. And to do that, you want to download FileZilla. FileZilla is totally for free. It's what I recommend. I do not use WinSCP because I've always had problems with it. I do like the interface of WinSCP a lot better, but it's extremely buggy for me, so I never use it. So I've always used FileZilla because I know FileZilla by heart. I mostly self-taught myself on how to use FileZilla. But yeah. So once you install FileZilla, you'll get the administrator prompt. Click decline if you don't want Google Chrome. And I personally want this only for me because I have another account on this computer that's dedicated to school. So I don't want that on my school account. So I am going to connect it over at SFTP. You want to put your host. The port will be 22. And host would be your IP of the Raspberry Pi. I'm personally gonna cut this part out. And yeah. So host would be okay, guys. We are on the Pi. So I have emulation station in here and everything. This is just all for my retro gaming and everything. I haven't really used it much. It's running RetroPie. But what we want to do is you'll be in here. You want to go to home. Actually, no. Just go to here. And you want to go over to share. So basically, I've only done ISOs. So ISOs would be DVD. And do not delete this games.bin. It's where the games are stored. But these are all my games. And ISOs are everywhere. Mostly. And, like CD would be .bin and .cue. I personally do the DVD format. You don't have to. You also can rip your own games if you want to. I don't know how to do that. But yeah. But CD and everything, it's all here. And depending on your upload speed between your Wi-Fi and everything, it all depends, unfortunately. So yeah, you also can go up here, by the way, and go down to share. And this is all your root directory of the PSX SMB share. You also can do a USB drive. The USB drive will be loaded up into share. But I like doing this method because you can put a 128 gigabyte SD card into your Pi and just not have to deal with a USB drive being in your Raspberry Pi. So I do recommend doing it this way. There's not enough videos doing it this way. And that's why I'm making one. So yeah. We will be going over to the PS2 because there are some things you actually need to put in. So yeah. Um I will show you in this X term again of what you need. So if you do ifconf, this will show all your IPs. I have a Docker instance on here. Ignore that. But like Ethernet 0, it's iNet 192.168.2.1. It's common, for it being this IP, but it may be different on yours. So, 192.168.2.1, that's what I have on my Ethernet jack. Write this down somewhere. I personally open it up in, a separate web browser, and you just want to copy it into there. So, yeah, you don't have to enter it, though. But, yeah, so we will be going over to my TV, noting I don't have the HDMI adapter for my PS2, so I'm unable to broadcast it onto the OBS. So you guys will be looking it through my camera, so on my phone. So I will be back. Okay, guys, we are on the PS2. You guys will be seeing it through the screen. We are gonna be switching it over to the AV. Okay. Um, Give me a second. I gotta turn on my controller. I have a wireless controller. Bought it on Amazon for me to 10, 15 bucks. So, as you guys can see, Freeman Boot has booted version 1.94. I have an 8 megabyte card at like Freeman Boot. It's pretty much full, but you simply want to go over to Open PS2 Loader. If you don't have this installed, look up another video because I'm not the one that installed it. So, Open PS2 Loader. Sometimes it will fail. Just keep a note of that. So, once you get to the screen, you want to go over to network settings. And so, you want to, so people on other videos didn't say for the SMB server, change the address type to, from net buyers to IP using the up arrow, up D-pad and lower D-pad. So you want, IP. So, and the address would be that address we pasted somewhere. I cannot give you guys this, but yeah. So, and the port is 445. And you can have a custom, directory where you put your games, but it just depends on your SMB share, I think. So I haven't personally tested this myself. And you want to click reconnect. And if it didn't fail, that's good. Okay, so you want to press the circle. And you want to use your right D-pad. And there you go. All your games are listed. And so, yeah. I will personally, like... Okay, I personally will let you guys see how fast this is, because it's really fast. I personally, like this setup because it's super fast. It's a lot faster than like doing a flash drive or a hard drive enclosure. At first I was gonna do a hard drive enclosure, but unfortunately the hard drive I was using died on me. So I will load up a game right now. I'm personally gonna load up Crash Twinsanity, which is my favorite Crash Bandicoot. This is normal if you have this type of TV. I haven't found a fix for it, but sometimes it actually does not boot. It sometimes bugs out. I don't know if that's what's the SMB share or something like that. So, knowing it didn't boot, that's a bit concerning. Ooh. Okay, so we gotta go to OPL again. That was weird. I've never seen that. I've never seen that before, honestly. As you can see, that's my PS2. Ooh, force shut it down because something's not right. Sometimes these, it's not boot. There we go. It's a bit dodgy at times. The Open PS2 loader is running. You just want to go straight to your games list, and we will launch up Crash to Insanity. And it looks like it's actually gonna boot up. Yep, it's booting, which is good. The PS2 Ethernet is pretty fast, and the Raspberry Pi's Ethernet jack is also super fast, and it's really cool. But as you can see, we are loading into Crash Bandicoot to Insanity, which is awesome. The picture quality is not the best because I'm on AV cables, and this TV's AV cables, it has to go through an adapter. It does do AV, but I will personally do a video on the HDMI adapter once I get one. But it looks like it's actually working, which is good. I really think this PS2 is gonna greatly help me play some retro games. And I didn't pay too much for it, so it was kinda a steal. And it's in great shape too. But anywho, this video is gonna end here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But yeah, please like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, go check out my other socials. On my Instagram, I post, Fortnite content, and on this channel, I wish I can do that, but I'm purely a tutorial and unboxing channel and reaction channel and such things like that. Whatever I can do, review channel or such. But my Instagram is xpraise_games. Go give me a follow over there. I post Fortnite content all of the time over there. If you like that game. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys next time. See ya.